Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to share some hot new products with you all. So I have my August Ipsy bag that just came in. I have an order from ColourPop, which I just recently got, as well as just some things from the drugstore or Ulta or this or that I've picked up along the way. And I thought, why not just share them all and maybe try and put some of them on my face as we go. So that's what we're gonna try and do today. And as always, if you like what I bring to YouTube every week and you want to see more, you can always just like this video and hit that subscribe button to keep updated on what I upload every week. The first thing that I want to talk about is this Ipsy bag. And the bag itself, I'm not overly in love with. I know Michelle Phan created it and it came in like 2 different colors. And it's just, you know, it's not something I'm overly in love with, but whatever. So the first thing I want to talk about is this little blending sponge that came in the bag, and it says that it's from the brand Bugacci's. I could be totally off on how I'm saying that, but that's what the bag says. It's actually damp right now, so this is its full expanded size. I did just put on my foundation with it, and while it looks similar to the Beauty Blender, it is very, very dense, like far denser than the Beauty Blender. It does blend nice. However, as you can tell, it leaves your face very shiny. The coverage is alright. It does a pretty good job of applying. It's okay. It's a free sponge. I'm not going to complain about it. The next thing I'm pulling out of the bag is a hair product. It's from Marc Anthony, and it's the Nourishing Argan Oil of Morocco Conditioning Treatment. So it's a little blue bottle like this. Basically, it's just like a typical hair mask. You put it in your hair, you leave it in for like 5 minutes, you wash it out, and bam, your hair is supposed to feel hydrated and silky smooth and this and that. And it did make my hair look and feel nice. I'm not sure if it particularly helped with like detangling it. It is a conditioning treatment, so I'd imagine so. I didn't see a major life-changing difference. I did see a slight difference. It did make my hair feel better, at least right after I washed it out. But as far as like, you know, any lasting effect, no, I don't think so. But it does feel nice for a couple minutes. The next thing I'm pulling out is another black eyeliner, and I swear Ipsy has been continuously sending me black eyeliners for months now, and
I just don't need any more black eyeliners, Ipsy.
But this one is from Beauty For Real. It's their Eyeline 24/7 eyeliner in the color Black Magic. So I did just put this in my waterline. We're gonna see how long it can last, and I do have a swatch of it on my hand right there. Just, you know, a normal matte creamy black eyeliner. So we'll see how long it lasts in my waterline, if it can make it through this whole video or not. The next thing I got in my bag is from Beaut Basics, and it's their 3-tone bronzer. So it looks like this. Teeny tiny sample, compact. There's no mirror or anything like that. And then you have a light, a medium, and almost like a peachy toned bronzer. All appear to be very shimmery, and I did swatch them, so there are the 3 swatches of them on my hand separate, and then if I were to run my finger in them all together, that is what the swatch would look like. Once my foundation dries and I get a little bit more makeup on, I think we're gonna come back to this and try it out and see what happens. But honestly, these are very, very shimmery, and I am just not a huge fan of shimmer bronzers. So we'll see. I do have one more thing in my Ipsy bag, and it was the thing I was most excited for. This has been hyped up now, especially in the YouTube community, for quite some time now. I really actually want to try this product because I'm going to be needing a replacement soon, and it is the Benefit Give Me Brow, the new brow collection. They sent me shade number 3, which I think is like a brown neutral shade. It looks like this, so just a little miniature version of what the actual Give Me Brow looks like. Oh man, I was super, super excited. I really wanted to try this. As soon as I saw it was in my bag, I ripped open the bag and went right for it. You just unscrew the top like so, you pull it out, and then there's this super teeny tiny wand. I don't know if you can tell, but there is absolutely nothing on the wand. It is totally bare. I can't get inside the bottle because the bottle is so tiny to actually see if there's product in there or not. I filled up a cup of steaming hot water. I put it in to see if maybe from traveling in the heat, the product had hardened. Left this in steaming hot water for like a half hour, still nothing. So I don't know if I just got a bad one, the one that didn't get filled, or if something's wrong with the product, But I mean, I'm sticking it in the tube, I'm swishing it all around, and just nothing at all anywhere. I've heard of people getting products that are either broken or no good or they were empty, and contacting Ipsy and getting like a replacement or points or something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. It just sucks because this is the product I was really most excited for, that I really wanted to purchase a full size of it, but I wanted to see how I liked this first. And it just kind of sucks that now I don't have it. I don't know if it's worth it to call Ipsy and be like, hey, I got something that was empty or not working or whatever, especially for such a small amount. Let me know in the comments down below if something like this has happened to you guys, if I should call Ipsy, if I should just let it go and get over it, or what. But so that was that. I'm sorry I can't tell you guys anything about this, but I don't have any products, so that was it for my Ipsy bag. That was all 5 products. Now I'm going to be moving on to what I got through ColourPop. Recently they did have 20% off a whole bunch of different products, so I took advantage of it. Now ColourPop's pretty cheap to begin with. It's like $6-8, so 20% off isn't a whole lot. In all, I got 3 lip products and 1 of their eyeshadows. 2 of the lip products are their Ultra Satin lips, and then 1 is one of their new Ultra Glossy lips, and then just a Super Shock shadow. I got the shade Nillionaire, which is like this shimmery, coppery bronze color. So here is what Nillionaire looks like. There it is on my finger, and then bam. So it is a absolutely just super pigmented, really beautiful neutral color. With every order, they send you an instruction packet on how they think you should best use their products. So for example, with the Super Shock shadows, they say the best way to apply this is simply to rub your finger in it and just use your finger and go right on your eyelid. They said that is how you will pick up the most product, the most pigmentation, and prevent a lot of fallout that if you use a brush, you know, you could be lacking in pigmentation, you might get fallout, things of that nature. So they recommend that you just use your finger to apply their Super Shock shadows. So I'm gonna put this on right now. I'm gonna put a little transition shade on my eye first, and then just go in with my finger and apply this all over my lid. And then just take a brush and just pick up whatever little bit of shadow is left on your finger from the brush and just softly blend out the edges. And there you go. So that is Nillionaire. I really do enjoy it. I think it's a very pretty color, very easy to apply, great for every day. So moving on to the lips, like I said, I did get 2 of the Ultra Satin lips and 1 of the Ultra Glossy lips. So this one is Magic Wand, and I believe it's one of their lighter ones, and it's just a pretty like neutral color. So there is Magic Wand. So it is a pretty color, like I said, very neutral. I am slightly disappointed just because when I looked at this on the website, it seemed much lighter than what it actually is. And it is still a light color, but I was really specifically looking for a light pink toned neutral. So like that very light pinky neutral shade. And this is a little bit darker than what I was looking for, but it is a very pretty color. Now it is their satin formula, so it will not dry down completely matte. It is not kiss proof. You can feel it on your lips. It does become more matte, but it won't dry down matte completely. But I think it's a really nice formula. I do own other satin lip colors, such as the Marshmallow one that I absolutely love. And I think it's a very nice formula because it's not super drying on your lips because it doesn't dry down matte, but it still is long lasting and very comfortable to wear. So I am a big fan of their Ultra Satin lips. The next one I got is from Kathleen Lights, and it's from her new collection, and it's in the color Alyssa. I watched the video where she talked about these. I believe it's either her goddaughter or her niece. I know she has her on Snapchat sometimes. But so this is what the shade is named after. It's named after, like I said, either her goddaughter or her niece, whose name is Alyssa. And it's very similar to Magic Wand. It's a very pinky neutral color. It is in the satin formula, and I will swatch it on the other side of the shadow so you can see the difference between Alyssa and Magic Wand. Alyssa is much more pinky, borderline mauve, and Magic Wand is much more tan nude. So there's Alyssa, and there is Magic Wand. And the last one I got is from their new glossy collection. It's their ultra glossy lip. This one is in the color Bestie. So once again, very neutral. There it is, and it's almost like a hybrid of Alyssa. Like if Alyssa were mixed with Magic Wand, that would be Bestie, except in a glossy form. Now, as you can see, for a gloss, it is extremely pigmented. It's very pretty. However, it's more on the thicker side of a gloss. If you don't like very thick glosses, you may not like this. Like, you can definitely feel it on your lips. If you're driving in the car with the windows down, your hair will definitely get stuck in it. It is that kind of gloss. Next, I want to talk about concealer. So I got 2 new concealers. The first one I want to talk about is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I know everyone has raved about this concealer for quite some time now, especially in the YouTube community. I've heard that it is a dupe for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers. I do not own that one. I never have, so I cannot compare it to that. But I will say that I do like it a lot. It's a very, very small doe foot applicator. The product is very serumy. It's very light. I got the shade number 10 Light, and there it is on my hand. I really like this concealer. I understand now why everyone raves about it, and it's like $8 in drugstores. This has been my go-to concealer ever since I got it. It's the one I've been reaching for the most. It's the one I'm packing in my travel bags when I have to get ready at work or something like that. I just really like this. It gives a beautiful pigmented coverage. As far as creasing goes, it can crease. It can kind of start to settle in your fine lines and crease a little bit after so many hours. However, it's nothing that a quick pat around your under eyes can't fix and kind of wipe away and blur into again. So I do really like it. For a drugstore affordable concealer, I think it's one of the best, and I just absolutely love the coverage it gives. I did get one more concealer, and I got the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm thinking about making a video where I take this, I take maybe the Maybelline Fit Me and maybe the Urban Decay concealer or the NARS concealer, something like that, and kind of put them head to head. Like, say for instance, if it was going to be between these two or this one and the Urban Decay one, put one on one eye, one on the under eye, other under eye, and just go the whole day and come back and show you guys. So if that's something that you are interested in seeing, let me know down below and I will get right on it, because I kind of want to see for myself which one is really better, because I'm going to be honest, I have a couple reservations about this, but I don't want to get too into it because I really kind of do want to make that video just dedicated to concealers and talk about it, deal with all of that there. Just for comparison's sake, I know everyone talks about how big the wand of the Shape Tape is, but the whole thing in itself is actually giant. You are getting a lot of product in here. The Maybelline Fit Me is 6.8 milliliters, okay? The Shape Tape is 10 milliliters. So you are getting a lot more product, and the tube itself, compared to most concealers, is actually massive. I couldn't believe how big it was in person. As far as the wands are concerned, the wands are totally, I mean, the Shape Tape wand just kills it. Kills it. There's not even a comparison. For $24, I think it is most definitely worth the money, because you are getting a ridiculous amount of product in there, and I don't understand why no one is talking about that. You're getting more in here than you are with Urban Decay, more than NARS, more than Maybelline in drugstores. Like, this is a lot of product. It is a thicker, very full coverage concealer. You need a very small amount. So I will say that. So please let me know down below if that is something you really, really want to do. It's something I really want to do. I may just do it anyway. But if it's something that you guys are truly interested in seeing, where I put all of these really new and popular concealers head to head, please let me know. With that said, I want to come back to this bronzer and just kind of try it out and see what happens. So I'm just taking my e.l.f. brush and I'm rubbing it all together and tapping off the excess. And I see it. I don't know if I necessarily like it, but I see it. I don't know. It's too shimmery. It just looks like I tried to put a really dark highlight not in the right spot. And I don't like it. Here, we'll put it all over my face anyway. Oh my god, that looks so terrible. That looks so terrible. Alright, So that is everything I got. I did get one more thing that I want to touch on really quickly. I used some of my Ipsy points and I got this Naked Skin Tinted Tan Mousse. It does come with a little mitt. I did obviously try it out and I really, actually, and you guys know I'm not huge on self-tanning, I really like this a lot. The mitt, while it's a little small, like I have tiny hands and it barely fits on my hands, but the mitt makes blending a breeze. No streak marks, nothing like that. You just spray it into the mitt or spray it right onto your skin, blend it out in circular motions, and it gives this beautiful, it's not orange, it's a nice dark, like realistic tan color, which I absolutely love. That's my biggest gripe with self-tanners and why I don't like using a lot of them, because so many of them come up orange. This one does not come up orange at all. It comes up like a true deep tan, like you were just down in the Caribbean. It's absolutely beautiful. It's not streaky. It's not anything like that. So I think I'm gonna see if I can find this somewhere and order a full size, because I don't think this is a full size version. But I do really like it a lot and I just wanted to shout it out because it is really good. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little hauls and reviews for you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Love yous.